Welcome back, friends, to more Lord of the Rings Online. I'm here back in Osgiliath for just a hot second while I finally turn in these warden quests. Finally.
How can I be of service?
Well, that is a beginning, Kippen. I will get these hides tanned and boiled, and you go get the next items on the list while I stitch them together. I now require barbed tails of Barghest in Imlad Balcorth, and the spinnerets of spiders of Angmar. Oh my god.
What do you need?
Ah, this is good. This spear will do more good in your hands than it did in Briox. We can be sure of that. Let me get started then. No sense dallying, is there, Kippen? You go find the next items and bring them back to me when you have them. I now need the remains from the wights that roam Angmar, Forkel, Illuminus, or Heligrod, and the gem-crusted claws of the cave claws of Angmar or Sarner. I knew I should have hung on to some of those items, but I sold them all. But man, that sucks. Alright, we'll get those at some point. I'm gonna take them off the tracker for now, and we'll do that at some point. But for now, let's return to Eregion, and we'll continue questing in there. Dang it, I can't believe it. Because they had, I had all these items that I was hoarding in my bank that said they were warden class items, and these apparently are the items I needed to complete these next parts of the quests. But I thought they had changed things up and weren't used anymore, so I sold them like an idiot. Anyways.
Greetings to you.
Thank you, Kippen. Thank you indeed. These supplies could hold us until we can arrange for another delivery from Rivendell.
Megovanen.
Excellent work. It is unlikely that the worms will recover from their loss anytime soon. This should give us a short respite in which we can gather our strength. The elves of Gwingris owe you their gratitude, Kippen. Thank you. Alright, let's go that way. Turn in more junk. Excellent work, Kippen. With her roost destroyed, the Krebine in the region will likely return to their home in Dunland. Alright, let me talk to that dude right there. I think this quest just opened up.
Will you lend me your ear?
While our resources have dwindled, our enemies have grown bolder. Dunlandings have established a lumber camp to the southeast, just outside of Gwingris. There they are butchering the wood to provide materials to the craftsman of the traitor Saruman the White. Their actions cannot go unchecked, so close to our waypost, Kippen. Head to the southeast and look for a small pond. Our scouts report a large number of Dunlandings to be gathered there. Defeat as many as you can. They must be driven from this land.
What do you need?
Arsgod has perished. That is welcome news, Kippen. Perhaps the evil he has wrought will soon come to an end.
Stay a moment.
It seems that the White Hand is coming against us from all sides here in Eregion, Kippen. The note you brought me clearly mentions Pembar. Pembar is near our waypost at Echad Eregion. If the half-orcs are at work in that area, then our kindred must know. To find Echad Eregion, head south out of Gwingris, look to the southeast, and follow the road. Echad Eregion will be found among some of the small ruins. Deliver this message to Langleo. She will know what to do. Alright, so let's go back to that lumber camp that we saw in the previous episode, and we'll kill some Dunlandings. And this may very well be the last quest in this little town, and then I think we can move on to Echad Eregion. That's what it looks like. Freaking Saruman, man. Ruining the day for everybody here. So these quests have actually been giving me more experience than I was hoping. I don't want to get experience. I want the content to catch up to my level, but whatever. I may end up turning level 62 before the end of the season. Again, I tried using the Stone of the Tortoise, but there's some issues with that I'd rather just avoid. Alright. Whoa, that lag. My god. Alright, so we got a Dunlingding Slayer deed, and we got a quest item here. This axe was carried by a Dunlingding, but you see markings that are clearly not of Dunlingding make. While you cannot tell the origin of the craftsmanship, perhaps one of the elves in Gwingris will know more. Now I'm going to take a gamble here, and I'm not going to go back and turn that quest in. I'm going to finish killing 12 of these, and then I'll go turn it in. But it would really suck if I turn in that quest and they're like, oh, go kill 10 more Dunlingdings. Surely they wouldn't do that to me. Surely they wouldn't. That one's hiding behind the trees. She's gonna run, but I think she'll bleed out. Pretty decent chunk of them here, not too bad. God, my Gambit Builder things are all out of whack. Gotta get my timing right again. Need 5 more of these bad boys. There's the next victim. Couple more hiding here in the trees. Look at these sneaky freaking dudes, man, hiding in the bushes like this. Alright, I'll let her bleed out. I'll go search the next one. Need 2 more. You know what? I'll get on my horse. Whatever. Another one right there. And finally, there's that lady. Alright, excellent. So now I'm gonna go back to Gwingris once more. Turn this in, and we'll see if it sends me on another part for this quest, or if I can move on to Echad Eregion. This is strange. You say this was carried by one of the Dunlendings nearby? This axe is of quality not normally known to these brigands and Bodesill. It seems that what would normally be an independent force has organized under someone else's banner.
Will you hear my
Oh, I
sorrow?
knew it, dude. Oh, I took the gamble and I lost. I'm gonna have to go back and kill 15 more. I took the gamble and I lost. Oh my goodness. You were right to bring this to my attention, Kippen. Not only are there brigands at our very doorstep, nor are they simply taking our forest, they are part of a larger plan at work that we do not yet understand. Undoubtedly, they are providing wood for the craftsmen of Saruman, but to what goal I do not know. It is for me to surmise the greater purpose behind these matters. For now, let us deal with the problem at hand. Go back to the Dunlending's lumber camp, southeast of Gwingris, and take their axes from them. Return to me when you have finished. Without the proper tools, their butchery of the wood will end.
The sorrows of the elder are never-ending.
Well done, Kippen. With the loss of many of the laborers and guards, the Dunlendings should be thrown into disarray.
My might you spare a moment of your time?
Our scouts have reported that the few remaining Dunlendings have managed to reinforce their lumber camp. Apparently, they have a battle horn to which they can summon their leader, a man by the name of Tudor. Return to the Dunlending camp and look to the east of the pond, search for their battle horn and use it to challenge Tudor. When he arrives, defeat him. Perhaps then the Dunlendings will return to their own land. Hurry, Kippen, before Saruman can send allies to reinforce the camp. Alright. So we're gonna go back there, we're gonna kill more of those dudes. Hopefully kill their leader as well. Alright, let's fight some of these dudes. And I guess the ladies as well. Those sneaky ones hiding behind the bushes. Oh man, 15 more. At least it'll give me a bit of a head start for the deed. I don't know if these carry axes, maybe? They do not. Alright, so I have to kill the actual laborers. That makes sense. You have found worn pages of ring lore. Again, remember, when I first walked in here, there was a deed to find these pages. Let me show you, I guess. These. So, I don't exactly know where they come from, but I'm assuming most of these are going to come off drops. But again, I go over all the deeds in the final episode of a season, so I'll go over that eventually. Let me actually head towards that quest ring and summon their leader. I'm hoping he will call in like 12 reinforcements to him. That way I can kill all of them at once. But I kind of know that's not going to happen. Alright, I'll let him bleed. So there's Tudor. Kind of looks like a badass. If you quit moving, so I can get a good look. Yeah, he looks like a badass. Well, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna wreck him. Oh, he left. Oh my god. Alright, come back, sir. Come back. He took a good look at me. He was like, nope. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. And I already screwed up my gambits. Alright, so he's dead. And go kill a few more laborers. Yeah. I hate it when they run. Let me kill another one of these guards. Maybe the one I killed just randomly didn't drop an axe, and maybe they do. Yeah, see? Alright, that's better. That way I'm not sitting here looking for enemies plenty of them to go around. Go get that fool down there. He's taking a leak in the pond, but now he's gonna die. Alright, 4 more. Hopefully just 2 more. That one didn't drop anything. God dang it. Come up more this way, back towards the camp. Alright, finally done. My goodness. Let's go back to Gwingris, hopefully for the last time here, and move on.
The songs of the Eldar are never ending.
Good work, Kippen. This should slow down their efforts while we delve deeper into their intentions.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
Well done again, Kippen. With their leader gone, I do not doubt that the Dunlendings will soon return to their home in the south. You have earned the gratitude of both elf and tree this day, Kippen. Thank you. Alright, so looks like we're done here. I think we're ready to move on to the next quest hub in Echad, Eregion. So, more a central location here. And then there's Pembar. There's probably some quests here too. Lots of woodland here. There's some nice looking trees too. I enjoy them. Look at that fat one. That's not a tree, that's a rock. I'm an idiot. Okay. It looked like a giant tree trunk. Can't blame me. Now I think this road will lead straight to where I'm headed. Kind of opening up a little bit. Let me take a look at the map. Yeah, see, this is all wooded. It's a little bit more open. There's some more forest here, though. And I think I see some ruins back there. More road. Yeah, there's some woods back there, so this is really just a small clearing in between the two forests. Lots of different ways you can travel here in Eregion, as you can see. Surrounded by mountains. It's a very cool landscape. And I like the topography of this map as well. Let's go ahead and open up the stables.
What do you need?
Perfect.
Greetings to you.
If only these were new tidings you bring me, Kippen. Alas, we have ourselves seen signs of the company's passing. I fear they have already been discovered. Nevertheless, we must take no chances. There is much work to be done.
You may be of service to me.
Our own scouts discovered another campsite to the east and somewhat north of here. just beyond Torek Borodinal and Torek Karagnor. We fear it too is a remnant of the company's passing. Go there, Kippen, and search for any items possibly left behind. It is clear that certain members of the company are not as careful as they should be. If you find anything, return to me at once.
What do you need?
Well met, and welcome to Echad Eregion. What news do you bring from Gwingris? Half-orcs stealing worm eggs? Yes, I know something of this. Let us speak further on the matter. Alright, so completing more deeds here.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
The host of Rivendell has a number of trackers skilled in the art of subtlety and stealth in the wild, though few can rival the tawny lynx in these traits. His coat is like a fleeting shadow in the holly trees, and he stalks his prey unseen with a nary sound. Go and hunt these lynx and bring me back their pelts. With a few of their hides, I will be able to fashion cloaks for our trackers that will let them stalk with the same skill as the lynx of Eregion. There's a saying in Rivendell among the trackers, where the warg howls, there also the orc prowls. With these cloaks, we will be able to ensure that no wargs will establish themselves in Eregion. Our hunters, so slyly robed, will not allow it.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Kippen, we are in need of your aid. To the northeast in the ruins of Pembar, my scouts have followed the arrival of half-orcs from Isengard. What their exact purpose is, we do not know, but the scouts have also seen many worm eggs in that place. Perhaps if you thin their numbers of the half-orcs, you will find some clue as to their purpose. They are newly come to Pembar, but they have come in strength. When you have performed this deed, return to me and we will continue our discussion.
Greetings to you.
Well met, friend. What news do you bring from Gwingris? Witch rolls and Glad Erag? That is grave news indeed. We have seen more than our usual share of trouble lately, as well. It is a sign of these dark days, I fear. If you wish to aid us, speak with the other members of my company. We could use someone with your talents, I'm sure.
You may be of service to me.
Greetings, Kippen. Your efforts in the north have spread your name far and wide among our kindred. I have a task for you, if you would accept it. Half-orcs in the service of Saruman the White have overrun the ruins of Pembar to the northeast. What they seek I cannot say, but they defile the ancient ruin of my ancestors. I ask that you go there and search through the rubble piles. Perhaps you might find something that might explain Saruman's interest in Pembar. So let's see, lots of work to be done. Let me head that way to Pembar. And I'll look for some links along the way. There's one. Not so stealthy. And frustratingly, it did not drop a pelt. These guys are not dropping the pelts, man. Kind of crazy. Looks like there's a den here. There we go. See if I can round up a few of these. Let me clear. Actually, I should have been going this way. Nah, they're all out there. Alright, whatever. Let's kill these two. Golly, man, knocked the crap out of me. Go grab this one out here. Me grab him with my javelin. Nice. It would be cool if the warden could alternate between ranged and melee, and I know he can, but I'm not speaking technically, I'm speaking practically. It would be cool if you could trait your warden in different ways, such that if you trait him one way, you do more damage with the spear, and if you trade him another, you can actually do comparable damage to maybe a ranged class. Maybe not as much damage as a hunter, but something comparable. That way you can just kind of sit back and throw javelins. That would be kind of sweet. But I think that would make the warden even more overpowered than I think the warden already is. So I can understand it. I'm just fantasizing a little bit. So let's head on over to Pembar. Got some wargs here. Some wolves as well. Alright, so those are the ruins of Pembar. And I think we are going to quest in there in the next episode, because I've been recording for a while. So be sure to join the fellowship by hitting the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.